Met this girl, her name was Evelyn. Had the greatest body that I ever seen. Baby looked just like a beauty queen. Type you see up on the TV.
Hey, what's up guys? Leroy here. Welcome back to my channel. I am very excited today. I got Nick Steward all the way from London here. He is the creative director for Gallivant. Did I say that right?
Gallivant, yeah.
There you go.
Gallivant.
Well, Nick Steward.
Hello.
Nice
Hello.
to meet you.
You too.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. What inspired your line?
Travel, exploration, cities I know and love.
Awesome, awesome. And if you guys realize, all of his cologne is actually named by famous cities. One of my personal favorites, definitely Brooklyn.
Brooklyn by Gallivant, yeah.
Probably London.
Yeah.
So can you tell me a little bit about those?
Yeah, so they're all places I really know. I live in London. I've been to Brooklyn many times. So the London fragrance, to me, has got this really interesting mix of rain and shine and grit and glam. So there's a really fresh, wet feeling to it, because London's quite wet.
Awesome.
There's also a really leathery suede patchouli, humid earth, and also a rose, which is great on men and women.
Yeah.
And then Brooklyn has kind of got this like American can-do energy, very energetic and dynamic, fast walking in the city, but also nature's really present because of the park. So it's fresh and citrusy, but I think it's much more interesting than what we think of as a fresh citrus fragrance, because it evolves a lot on the skin, and that's really my style, that I like natural materials, sing and dance on the skin.
Awesome. Well, one thing about Brooklyn too is one of my favorite fragrances right now is actually made in Brooklyn. Okay. And that's Jazz Club by Replica.
Yeah,
that is definitely one of my favorites. Yep. And that was actually from Brooklyn.
Okay.
Which one is your favorite?
I'm not sure I can say I have a favorite. It's like saying to me, which of my 6 friends do I like the most? I wear all of them. I may be a little biased towards London because it's where I now live.
Of course.
And I love the leather note and the suede note really specifically in London.
Okay.
But I'm also really loving wearing Amsterdam, which I've just launched very recently. And that's because it's got this really nice, cozy, warm feeling. Perfect for this kind of weather now, in the autumn, the fall. But I wear all of them. I love all of them. For different reasons.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad that I can have you today. Well, how exciting was that, guys? Now, I was so impressed by Nick and Gallivant that I couldn't leave there without buying one. Now, I will go back because I know I mentioned Brooklyn and I mentioned London as being my favorites, so I definitely gotta go back and add those to my collection. But listen, Berlin snuck up on me, guys. Berlin really snuck up on me. I was in there fighting, like I was going between Berlin, London, Brooklyn. Tel Aviv came out of nowhere. I couldn't make up my mind. I was literally there for about an hour and a half, and I'm like, I want to go home with 3 of these, but I had to pick one because the way my pockets are set up right now, had to pick one. So Berlin ended up being the winner. So that is what I'll be reviewing for you guys today. Let's get to it. All right, now let's get into the presentation. So here's the box right here. Really cool. Actually has a map of Berlin on it. You have rose gold writing on it. What? That's really cool. Now, cool thing, I actually asked him to sign it for me. He was like, what would you like for me to put on it? I was like, Nick, surprise me. So, how ironic, he actually put happy travels on there. Alright, so let's open this box up. So this should just slide right off. There you go. Alright, so when you open it, Gallivant sides, really cool. Then it has the Gallivant symbol on there, or the logo I should say. Then this is the beautiful bottle right here. Oh, but Nick wasn't done. So he gave me this luggage tag, really dope. He even put a stamp on it, and I already know I'm the only one that has this. Like, how creative is that? Now guys, when you go to Perfumology, when you go to Near, don't expect to get this, because I know Nick flew all the way from London with one tag for me. So I'm sorry guys, you might not get this. That's cool, but don't expect this. Alright, now back to this baby. So when you first spray it, you get this burst, you get this citrus and this orange and this zest and this sweetness. Like, you just want to bite yourself. Like, it smells amazing. The opening is amazing. And I get that because the top notes are grapefruit, lemon, clementine, Peruvian pepper. Not black pepper, not white pepper, but Peruvian pepper. That just sounds fancy. So when it opens up, you get a little bit of that pepper, but you really get that sweetness. So the opening is going to be very fresh. Those heart notes, black pepper and black tea. So as it starts sitting on your skin a little bit, you start getting that black tea. It's real smooth, real velvety, very refreshing. Then for that base, you get that vetiver, but not just any vetiver. You get that Haitian vetiver, so you know that's strong. Then you get some cedarwood, you get some patchouli, and I love cedarwood and patchouli. As it starts to dry down, you start getting some of that black tea. You start getting some of that smoky cedarwood, that masculine patchouli, that fresh citrus. You start getting this beautiful blend of all of these ingredients. You can wear this anytime, anywhere. Personally, what I think this is best to wear in the spring and the summertime, just because of how fresh it is. So for every review I do, I want to do something I can compare it to. Like, does it smell similar to something, just for you guys to kind of gauge what it smells like. Personally, right now, I can't really compare it to anything because I feel like it smells very unique. But if you guys have smelled it or are going to smell it, please drop a comment in the section below. Let me know if it reminds you of anything, and I'll let you know what I think. Let's talk projection. So projection, I would say 2 to 4 feet. It actually projects very well for a fresh scent. Now, if I was to grade this on a scale to 1 through 5 on projection, I would give it about a 3.8 on projection. I feel like the projection could be better, but then it is a fresher scent, so I don't expect it to project really crazy. The point is, when people are in your vicinity, they will smell you, and it will smell great, guaranteed. Now let's talk performance. Man, this guy's a beast. Now you're talking 7 to 10 hours before it turns into a skin scent. That's crazy. Like, where are you gonna be for 7 to 10 hours? That, like, your typical day is not that long. So it's gonna last you your whole day, pretty much. So scale it to 1 and 5 on performance. No brainer. It's a 5. Definitely a 5. Now compliments. Is this a compliment getter? Definitely this compliment getter. Now, granted, I feel like my scaling will change just because this is still very new to my collection. I haven't worn it out very much, or I would say in very populated places. But so far, the people that I've showed it to, the people that have smelled it, they have either liked it or loved it. Nobody said, it was alright, I didn't like it. Like, people either liked it or loved it. So this is definitely a compliment getter. So it's not really fair for me to grade it right now based on that, just because I haven't had it for a while. But I'm gonna still give you guys a grade. I will give it, I'm gonna say a 4 as far as compliments go. I'll give it a 4. So let's talk age group. I feel like any age can pull this off. I don't feel like there's really an age limit to this. Personally, I feel like people that are more mature will appreciate it more, just because of the patchouli and the smoky notes. Once it dries down, like, I just feel like more like grown people would appreciate this. But I can see somebody younger wearing this, so this is definitely something I recommend for all age groups. And Another thing, this is definitely something that I can see women and men pulling off because it has a lot of sweetness and you still have your masculine notes in there. So I feel like both genders would appreciate this scent. Now, funny thing, and I want to just clear the air, I know a lot of people that aren't really familiar with fragrances. When they hear the word unisex, they get like scared. They're like, I don't want to wear something if it's for women or if it's men. I'm gonna tell you something. This is what I've realized the past couple years. There's a lot of notes that they use in women's scents that they actually use in men's scents now, and there's a lot of men's scents that they use in women's scents now. I didn't mean to say scents, I meant to say notes. Now the thing is, because of that, I feel like a lot of these fragrances out there are very fluid, and I feel like both can wear it. And I actually know a lot of women that wear some manly stuff, some stuff that I wouldn't even like. When I smell it, I don't picture it on a woman. So I tell you this, guys, and the girls watching, don't be afraid to try something just because it says unisex. If it works for you and you love it and you get complimented, wear it, because that's all that matters at the end of the day, right? Now, here goes my final take. So, based on all the scalings I've done today on performance, projection, and all the other fun stuff, overall grade from a scale to 1 and 5, I give it a 4.3. Solid 4.3. So I urge you, please, go and bless your nose. And your numbers might be higher, they might be lower, but I guarantee there is no way you're gonna go to Perfumology and King of Pressure and smell this line and not at least fall in love with one. Guarantee you are at least gonna fall in love with one. And that's a wrap for Berlin by Gallivant. Bless your noses. Go and smell the line. You will not be disappointed. I'ma say it again. Thank you so much for tuning in for my first official video. Many more to come. If you liked it, thumbs up. Hit that notification. Turn that bell on so you don't miss a thing. If you're going to try this, already tried it, like I said before, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I will see you guys next time. Peace.